Hey, what's going on, beautiful people? How y'all feeling today? It's your fave, Giovanna here. Make sure you guys do me a favor and make sure you guys thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, of course. Well, that's if you want to. That's if you rocking with me then, of course. How y'all feeling today? Y'all doing okay? I put me a little chapstick on, y'all, because my lips feel a little dry. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I hope today is a good day for you. Today is Tuesday, November 5th, 2024. And literally in a matter of hours, we're going to find out what our history is going to be as we know it. Today is election day, and I really hope you guys have voted. I voted early, so I definitely did get my vote on. What I want to talk to you guys about is, I seen this movie on Netflix. I'm still watching it. It's called Don't Move. And it's crazy as hell. And the scenario is a woman, basically she's picked up, kidnapped, if you will, on a hike, a forest hike. She's hiking. She runs to this guy. She gives him a bit of her information, and they're talking for a while, and everything seems okay, but he's kind of off a little bit. And then he tells her how he gave her a drug, and how it's going to paralyze her, and the movie takes off from there. And it's a trip because people are crazy all over the world. And when you look at movies, it makes you wonder a lot of times, like, where did this person get this idea from? What made them think of this? Because a lot of times when you hear a story or whatever, it's somebody else's story that's told because it happened to them. And I don't know, it just rubbed me the wrong way, because there's so many people who would just do some stuff like that, like get the medication. It's not hard to get medication. It's really not hard to get access to medication, to do shit like that to people. And that's what makes it so scary, like all these weirdos. Understand, again, it's a movie, yes, but to me it's realistic, because that can really happen. You can really meet somebody who knows all the information about you, and wants to just blatantly harm you as a person, and just do it and get away with it. Some people really get off on that, it's their addiction, if you will. It's addiction to violence, to harm, to hurt people. There's a hormone in your body that you secrete when you're in fear, and people get off on that. But the movie is actually, it is a really interesting movie, but it's intense. And I'm not quite done with watching it. I had to pause it for a little bit because I had to go out and run some errands. I got to get to the store really quick to pick up a couple items. I'm thinking about what I'm going to make for dinner today. And I was doing this assessment test all day today for jobs, for another job, of course. And then I'm looking at shifts, because you guys know I work the whack ass registry, and I shouldn't say that. I should not say the whack registry, but you guys know I work the registry, and in between there, I'm trying to find exactly where I want to be, what I'm trying to be, what I'm trying to do in this thing called life. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and we were talking about struggles, if you will, things we go through, because like, we're the new adults. That's the funny thing, like, we're the new adults. I'm 40 and I'm the new adult. Like, we're the new age new adults, and it's so funny because we really are. And guess what, there's so much shit in this world that we don't have figured out. And I sometimes look back at my parents, my mother, my father. Of course, they're divorced now, but growing up when I was young, how I was raised, and it's like, how did you guys do it? I know times were different. The cost of living and everything is different. I get all of that, but it's just like, how the hell did you guys do this shit? Like how? How? The balancing of the bills, the paying the bills, the going grocery shopping. Groceries are so high. Dealing with people at work that you don't like. Staying at your job for like 28 years, 32 years. Today, that's really kind of unheard of. Like, you've been at your job that long, because we open our mouths and we speak, and our people at our jobs, they piss us off. And it's like, how did they do it? I know how my excuse me, I know how my grandparents did it back in the day. My grandfather did it, how my grandmother did it, how my big mama did it, how my big daddy did it. But then again, the demographics of it is completely different. They were from the South. So think about somebody born in Louisiana, born in Mississippi, and born in Alabama. You know, the cards that they were dealt was completely different than what we have, and yet it's still harder. They had less, and they were able to do more things to a certain extent, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand why things are so hard. Like I said, you know, there's no surprise. You know, I live at home with my mother. I'm a single mother. And yes, I live at home with my mother. I want to own a home. I would love to own a home, but it seems damn near impossible the way that everything is set up. You know, you hear people tell you to save, but what exactly are you saving from your paycheck when it seems like all your bills are taking all of your money? Grocery shopping, just going to get some groceries, like that's $400. And you're not even trying to, I'm not getting like fatty cakes and chips and all that. Just literally trying to get food, trying to get meat, trying to get fresh produce, rice. It's really, really hard, and it just makes you think, like, what are we doing? And I want to farm, and I want to grow my own shit, you know. But it's, where do you start? It's really, where do you start? Because it's a process when it comes to farming, and how long it takes certain things to sprout, you know. It's not just a easy thing like that, and you have to deal with your highs and your lows. You have to deal with mold and things, critters eating your vegetation. I understand all of that, and all of that costs money too. You know, you want to garden and farm and do your own thing, that costs money too. And then there's wrenches that get thrown at you because shit happens. And I guess what I'm trying to ask is, like, how the heck, I should stop doing all this cussing, sorry, but I'm just venting. How are you making it? How are you getting by? How? Because literally, it's like we're living on robbery. It's like, not robbery. We're living on robbed time. And it's so hard, because you sit here and you work, and you work. And what's the payoff, really? You work at a job that you do not like. They complain when you call yourself being sick. You can really be sick, and they still have an attitude because you're not there. And they want to treat you like crap, and they want to reprimand you because you're the one who is sick, because they're short staffed. It's not your problem that they're short staffed. And you sit there and think to yourself, how come they don't hire more people? How come they don't hire more people? Then that's when they have agencies come in, you know, to help out. And then the original staff people, they get pissed off because you're hiring agency, and agency makes like what, $16 more than what the staff is making. And instead of just, like, you know, keeping your staff and giving them raises, you rather hire agency that isn't going to stay long. It's just really, really, really crazy. And I'm just sitting here evaluating life, and it hits me like, you know, as long as you're working for people, you're never going to be rich. Well, really, I don't want to be rich. I want to be well off. I want to be comfortable. But literally, it's like you're living life and you're like paycheck to paycheck. And you figure out, okay, what do I want to do? I want to try something new, get a second type of income. But what do you do? Like, who wants to do OnlyFans? Not me. What do? You exercise your talents? Because working just your regular job is exhausting, especially for me, because I'm a nurse. So it's exhausting. It's mentally, it's emotionally, it's spiritually, it's everything. And sometimes people don't understand it, and sometimes you need a break. And when I say a break, sometimes you need like a fucking 6-month break from doing that. And then you hear, try something new. But if trying something new isn't going to pay you what nursing pays you, and you're in that lifestyle and you're set on a certain amount of money, it's really hard to downsize your life to go to something else, because it's just going to make you struggle more. You want to be happy. Something in my eye. You want to be happy, but you want to be comfortable, and you want to have peace of mind, most importantly. You want to be good, and life is crazy. But I'm where I'm at right now, you guys, and I don't want to just be talking in the car because it's getting hot. So I'm gonna just talk to you guys later. Until next time, bye.